Everyone. Today we are going to discuss enthalpies of phase transition. Now, we know very well, depending upon condition, every substance has the three physical states of matter. When one a substance in one phase is converted to that in another, provided chemical composition should not alter, it should remain the same. So, let's see the enthalpy changes accompanying those processes. So, first of all, we are going to discuss enthalpy of fusion. Now, fusion is what? It is the conversion of solid substance into its liquid substance at constant temperature and pressure. Now, consider the 1 mole of ice, that is solid, when it is converted into the 1 mole of liquid water, then the heat required for this change can be termed as enthalpy of fusion, and it is found to be 6.01 kilojoule per mole. Thus, 6.01 kilojoule per mole is enthalpy of fusion of ice. Thus, it is the enthalpy change in a process of conversion of 1 mole of solid substance into 1 mole of its liquid substance at constant temperature and pressure, provided chemical composition should remain same. And reverse of it is a freezing process. If at all 1 mole of liquid water is allowed for freezing and get converted into that of solid ice, then that probably will be exothermic reaction, and enthalpy change expected would be minus 6.01 kilojoule. Now, secondly, enthalpy of vaporization. Enthalpy of vaporization. Now, this is the vaporization process is the conversion of liquid substance into its gaseous substance. Now, consider the conversion of 1 mole of liquid water to the gaseous vapors. Now, if at all this reaction is conducted at 100 degree Celsius, then enthalpy of vaporization is 40.7 kilojoule, that too at 100 degree Celsius. And if same change, 1 mole of liquid water is allowed to get converted into that of vapors at 25 degree Celsius, then enthalpy of vaporization comes is 44 kilojoule at what? 25 degree Celsius. So, enthalpy of vaporization is the enthalpy change in a process of conversion of 1 mole of liquid substance into the gaseous substance at constant temperature and pressure. And reverse of it is condensation process, and condensation is the reverse of vaporization, that is conversion of 1 mole of gaseous substance into its liquid substance, and in those conditions sign will get reversed. If vaporization process is endothermic, then condensation definitely will be exothermic. Now, lastly, enthalpy of sublimation. Enthalpy of sublimation. Now, sublimation is a process of converting solid substance into gaseous substance directly. So, when 1 mole of solid is converted directly into its gaseous phase, then the enthalpy change accompanying the process is said to be enthalpy of sublimation. Now, consider the sublimation of 1 mole of ice, that is H2O solid, when directly get converted into the vapors, then the enthalpy change recorded will be the enthalpy of sublimation, and it is recorded 51.08 kilojoule. That is, for doing this we need to supply this much amount of heat. Now point to be remembered is sublimation process. For getting enthalpy of sublimation, we need to add enthalpy of fusion and enthalpy of vaporization. Thus one can write enthalpy of sublimation is nothing but enthalpy of fusion plus enthalpy of vaporization. So these are the phase transitions and enthalpy changes. Whatever involved in the process are the enthalpies of phase transition. Thank you very much.